Hey,
Hey everybody.
welcome back to the podcast.
Our unnamed, unthemed podcast
Yes,
that we're introducing yet another new segment to.
yeah, very unthemed, and
Very fun for us.
today we're going to talk about
Big Brother.
today we're going to talk about a reality TV show called Big Brother.
Our summer staple.
It is our summer staple. If you did not know, we watch it almost every single year.
Yeah. I've been watching it since I was very young, and when me and Tyler started dating, I got him hooked on it around season 14.
Yeah. And honestly, you use the term hooked. That's true. I'm definitely hooked on the show.
Yeah, it's not a show for us. It is a lifestyle.
It's an event. It's like
It is our summer event.
yeah, it's a thing that is going on every year that we look forward to.
We're in the preseason right now, which we actually haven't really ever taken part in.
No.
And I got kind of bored with the preseason shenanigans,
Yeah. But
but we still wanted to do a draft.
yes. So we are doing a draft for Big Brother season 20. It is the 20th season.
Woo-woo.
If you don't know what Big Brother is, or you don't understand why a reality TV show would go for 20 seasons, I don't know. Do we explain what Big Brother is right now?
I guess the kind of bare bones of the show is that they put a bunch of strangers into a house where they do various competitions throughout the week, and eventually leads to a weekly elimination, and the last person standing gets $500,000.
Boom. That's it. That's the show. There are a bunch of other details, but that's pretty much high level. That is the show, and it is super fun to watch because there's like this duality of the game being about, physicality or mentality for doing competitions. But then there's also the other flip side of that coin where you're doing a lot of social gaming to kind of play into decisions that you're making based on, different things.
There are also different twists every summer, so that kind of throws a wrench in like doing a draft or planning or picking a winner, because you never know how the game's going to play out. But that's always an added facet to the game. The twists.
And also we were kind of talking about this earlier before we started recording, but you don't know what these people are going to be like or what kind of players they're going to be. So doing a draft, ultimately, like, we're both going to have terrible...
Yeah, this is just for fun.
I mean, someone's going to win.
Yeah.
One of us is going to choose the winner, but...
We've seen a few interviews, but we don't know a lot about these people. So this is mainly going on intuition and just first impressions, and then what we know about the game, which is limited, considering that, these people are probably going to play differently than what they say in the preseason anyway.
So the way we're going to do this, I don't know if we decided entirely how we're going to do this, but there are 16 people that are entering this house. We know what their faces look like. We know what their names are. And we've even heard some of them answer questions in interviews. I have them all here on a screen. We're looking at all their faces with their names.
We'll probably put a picture up or something in the podcast.
That would be a good idea. Maybe a picture of this right here.
Yeah.
And we, with whatever amount of knowledge we have, are going to do, I think, 2 different drafts.
Let's just do one.
We're going to do one draft. That's what we decided on, obviously. And how are we deciding who goes first? Because basically the way this is going to work, if you don't know how a draft works, and I don't know, maybe you know better than I do, because I'm failing to figure out how we're going to start this. The way a draft works is that one team picks a person to be on their team, and then the other team goes and picks a person, and then back and forth and back and forth. Like kickball when you were a kid. So the real question here is that somebody gets an advantage because they get to go first.
Right. I think, like on Rob Has a Podcast, which is our favorite Big Brother coverage, The person that gets to pick in the draft is the person that won the draft the previous season.
Okay.
But this is the first time we've done it, so I think we should do like a coin toss or rock, paper, scissors or something.
Okay. Whoever won gets to go first on
Right.
theirs? Oh, that's an interesting...
Yeah, so if we're back next summer, whoever picks the winner in this draft will get to
Yeah.
go first next year.
If this is a good season, we might even talk about it, weekly on here.
Yeah, we've been debating whether or not we want to cover Big Brother.
But ultimately, for those of you who don't watch the show, some seasons are like really exciting, and some, like last year, for example, are just kind of boring. It really just depends on how the game goes, how the game, what the gameplay strategies of the different people are. But some seasons are, just duds while other ones are good. So there's no way to know ahead of time if it would be worth covering it every
Right.
week. We just don't know. But we'll, I don't know. If it's like fun, we'll do it. If it's not, we won't do it. But anyway, let's find a coin. Hold on a second. Okay. Hi. Hello.
We're back with a coin.
All right. We have a coin. I've got a U.S. nickel. If
Tyler.
anyone has an issue with which coin I chose, you're going to have to deal with it, but that's the one I have. I honestly feel like of all the coins, the nickel is one of my least favorite. So if I was going to have an issue with any of them,
If you were
it would
going to
be
draft
this one.
coins, a nickel would probably be one of your last picks.
Right. I feel like dime is really good, and I don't know if
I
this...
think a quarter is definitely the staple for a coin toss.
Quarter is great. Well, yeah, if we're ranking, what's the best for a coin toss.
Are you flipping?
Yeah, I will flip
Then I
it.
should call it, right?
Sure. So is this the thing where, do you want me to, like, catch it and then go like that?
Should we flip after you catch? I say no. What do you think?
You say no?
Yeah.
I say yes, because that's just how I always see people do it.
All right, let's flip then.
Okay, so I'm going to flip it, and
And I'll call it in the air.
while it's in the air, you will call it, and then I'm going to do that thing.
Okay.
All right. Maybe
we have our dog here as the ref to make sure this all goes fairly.
Ficky, if anybody steps out of bounds, just bark, okay?
All right.
All right,
Ready?
go.
Heads.
It is tails.
Fuck.
All right, no swearing. Okay. Just kidding. So, since it is tails, that means I pick first. I kind of split my list into men and women, though, so now I'm a little confused.
Do you want to take a quick break and recalibrate your list?
No, I'm actually fine to go
Okay.
as we are like this. All right, so I got the pictures of everybody up there again, and I don't have anything.
First pick.
Yeah, I don't have anything to write down. Will you write down our picks while we go?
Yes.
Okay.
Just don't look at my list.
I won't look. Okay, so this is actually kind of a hard pick. Obviously, the first pick would be
This
pretty
is
hard.
like an interesting cast. I don't really know how I feel about it.
Yeah, and I don't know if I should really like give too much commentary because I'll kind of give away what I'm thinking for like future picks.
Well, we have to say why we picked someone.
Sure. So when I pick a person, I'll talk about them, but maybe I won't talk about anybody else.
That's fair enough.
Okay, cool. That sounds obvious, but I was just about to rant about like 10 people on the
Yeah,
page.
don't do that.
Okay. So
That's bad strategy.
my pick for number one is going to have to be Steve.
Oh, I wanted Steve.
Sorry. So there's a lot of obvious reasons to choose Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And to anybody who doesn't know, Steve is an undercover police officer, or he used to be. I think
He was.
He might be retired. And so, like, not talking about anything else, just the idea of an undercover police officer is, like, pretty perfect for this game.
Yeah. Obviously, Derek from season 16 had incredible success with his background in undercover work.
Yep, if you don't know, there's the winner of season 16, Derek, was also an undercover police officer, and
He's like a top 3 greatest player ever.
he's just flat out one of the best, and the way he describes his strategy is very related to his occupation. He basically made himself go undercover in the house because he was kind of an older guy compared to everyone else in the house. So he would like wear beanies, and
he completely changed his appearance, which was so cool to watch. He just changed like his entire
he like
self.
Had a chin strap, maybe he like changed his facial hair and just like
his style, the way he talks,
the way he did everything just changed and just transformed. So
he's like the perfect person to play Big Brother.
Yeah, and so it was a lot of fun to watch him win. It's sometimes a little boring to watch someone like steamroll the game, but that was a pretty good season.
But you have to respect it, even if it is like less good TV.
Yeah. So my pick is going to be Steve because I'm hoping, for the sake of the draft anyway, that he is a copy of Derek and that he's able to pull the same things where he blends into the house and puts that undercover experience to use.
Yeah. I like Steve a lot. He did remind me a little bit of Derek with his background.
Yeah.
But he also just seems like someone who's really hungry for the money. He's an older man. He has a family. He's not there, for like social media attention or to be famous.
Or love.
Right. So that just automatically kind of puts him on my radar in a good way because a lot of these people are just there for the wrong reasons. But I think he's really hungry for the prize. A couple things that like worried me about Steve are that he's a little older, and he's kind of like a quiet seeming guy, so I don't know how well he'll blend in with the house, but
it can be bad in this game to be an outcast.
Yeah, definitely, because mostly it's a younger cast, people under 30 or in their early 30s. But yeah, I think he's got a good shot if he can kind of play a good social game and get in with the younger crowd.
Yeah, I feel like also that this is totally like going deep into it, but I feel like Steve, you can see him right here. This is from CBS's website. He's the very first name on there. I feel like he's being advertised a lot. His face is kind of everywhere for this season. And there is a little bit of an aspect of the showrunners kind of pushing certain people to victory.
They can't like outright determine the outcome of the game, but they definitely can manipulate the game in certain ways.
Yeah, and there's reasons to like that or reasons to hate it, but it's just a fact of life. And that's another reason why I'm choosing Steve, because I feel like if he ever gets into trouble, they might try to cook something up to keep him in the game longer.
Yeah, the older guys in Big Brother tend to have like a good following and just be beloved, like Donnie or Kevin from last year.
Yeah.
So I think if he doesn't make it to the final two, he might have a good shot at America's Favorite too.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't know what America's Favorite is, then
it's pretty self-explanatory.
Life sucks. You're not getting an explanation. Okay, so what is your pick number one for your list?
My number one pick is Rachel.
Okay.
Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel Swindler.
Rachel Swindler. I think she's gonna swindle the house. Honestly, just seeing her and reading her bio, I kind of didn't think much of her. And then when I saw her in interviews, she really impressed me. I think that she has a handle on the game. She's a fan, so she's seen a lot of the show.
Yep.
I think she's friends with the previous player. I want to say Jackie from BB17.
Yeah.
But she has said that she watches live feeds and all this, so she's not just someone who has like seen like a season in Sequester. She's watched the show and she's gone deeper than just watching the CBS show.
Does that worry you at all that she's a fan?
I mean, she's said that she knows to keep her mouth shut about that, which also impresses me. So I think if she doesn't tell anyone, that it won't hurt her. It can only help her. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people who do, blurt out like I
was such a fan of the game. Like,
I am a super
don't
fan.
Say that.
Yeah. That makes you a little bit of a target, and I don't know. I feel like there's some aspect of a curse to that, because every person I've ever seen on the show that's like, I am a super fan, they always end up doing things that seem so stupid to a fan.
Yeah. I don't know, but we have some great super fan winners too, like Ian and Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You know, there's an upside to being a super fan also.
Yeah.
And in her interview with Ika Wong, I just thought that she was really personable, and she just seemed really at ease talking to someone that she had never met before, but someone that she knew from TV. Like, she knew who Ika was from Big Brother Canada.
Yeah.
And she just automatically was very friendly and very kind of just like easygoing and open. Like, she can talk to strangers, which is important. I think that she can make people like her.
Yeah.
And they even like did a role-playing exercise where Ika put her on the spot and said, like, because she mentioned in her bio that she's going to use, you know, her looks to her advantage in the game.
Okay.
And she's like, well, I'm a guy HOH. Show me how you'll put the moves on the HOH and make yourself safe. And she was able to, like, not be embarrassed or scared and just jump right into that. And I just thought that was impressive. You know, she's someone that, you know, put on the spot, she performed.
Yeah.
So I was impressed with her. I like that she's a fan of the show and has seen many seasons and watched the feeds.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Cool.
I just got a good vibe from her. She kind of reminds me of, like, Jessica or Janelle.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool pick. I don't think that I would have picked her, you know, to win. Like, if I was going to bet money on it, I wouldn't think that she would win. I feel like if she is anything like Jessica or Janelle, that she might come off too strong or, you know, play too hard.
Yeah.
But who knows? I had her pretty high on my list, though. You know, I'm saying I wouldn't pick her as a winner, but she was pretty high on my list, so I'm pretty upset that I'm not going to get to choose her because I could see her winning.
Yeah, I think that she'll definitely be someone to watch.
Yeah. Okay. My second pick.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, moving on.
So, moving on, my pick number 2 is Sam.
Another one I wanted.
You know, the two of us have kind of read and watched different stuff. It's not like we sat down and watched the same interviews or anything. But the initial feeling I had with Sam was like disgust, like ugh.
Disgust?
Yeah, when I watched the interview with her and I heard her
With Ross?
accent. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I heard her accent and I saw, I don't know if she was dressed like this in the interview, but she just came off as another stereotype. Just like
the Southern bumpkin kind of brainless girl. Which I don't think she is, by the way.
No, definitely not. And it just annoyed me because, you know that they cast people based on stereotypes. And so to see someone who fits a stereotype so well, they've got to either be doing it on purpose in order to get cast on the show, or it's really got to be the way they are, and they really are like crazy, obnoxious. I'm the Southern girl. That's like how I identify. And that to me doesn't equal a smart person, and you have to be smart to win this game. And if the thing you identify with is I'm the Southern girl, like what? That's such a boring, mindless thing to identify with. However, once she started talking and the way she was answering questions with Ross,
she's very smart.
She was very personable to me. I feel like she would get along with people really well.
Yeah.
And she did seem pretty smart. I feel like she reminds me a little bit of a terrible player, Christmas. Just like in her personality. And I don't think Christmas...
I think she seems a lot more likable than Christmas.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that I thought the best thing about Christmas was her personality. I feel like people got along with her well, and that she like was able to be neutral in a lot of situations.
Yeah, I was not a Christmas fan. But I can see what you're drawing from.
I wanted to be a Christmas fan, so maybe I'm drawing from what I wanted Christmas to
Your
be.
expectations for her?
Yeah, at the beginning of that season, I was thinking that Christmas might be like a really cool player because she was like physically strong, and I don't know. Physically strong is almost always a bad thing in Big Brother, but if you can pair that,
we've never seen like a woman that
right.
jacked just go in there
Yeah.
and dominate. I mean, we've seen women dominate competitions, but we've never
Mm-hmm.
seen someone as physically strong as her.
Right, that's like her thing. That's what she does.
Yeah.
She's like
a fitness guru on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah. So I was expecting a lot out of Christmas, and in order to balance out being strong, you also have to be very like sociable and be able to talk to people. And I don't know if Christmas really was that or if I just wanted her to be that, but that is what I'm now projecting onto Sam.
Right.
And hopefully it's not me just projecting, and it is really her personality. But from the interview, it seemed like she was really just like able to answer questions in a like, I don't know, amicable manner. She's able to.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she's going to like offend anyone outright.
Yeah, she seemed friendly.
Yeah, I loved her bio too. Like, she seems like a guy's girl. Like, she said she catches like animals with her bare hands and stuff. And I just liked that. She seems like a down girl,
Yeah, no, I didn't.
She's not afraid to get dirty.
I didn't read her bio, but yeah, I'm also like a lot more interested in girls that are like that in the show, because it's not like this is Survivor or anything where you have to get like dirty all the time. But I really don't like the personalities of a lot of the girls that get on the show that are like, I don't know how to describe them, like Instagram models or whatever.
Just the pretty faces.
The pretty idiot. It's just, it's never fun to watch in the show. So I want somebody that has a nice personality, and I think Sam.
And she is beautiful, too. But she's obviously more than that. Whereas some of the girls, you can tell, are just a pretty face.
Yeah. Out of all of the personalities, though, and it's such a weird game because you have to be able to win competitions, but you also have to be smart, but you also have to be able to like.
You have to be able to pretend that you're not smart or good at competitions. Also,
Yep.
It's this weird balance because you can't dominate at first because you'll get taken out. But if you don't do enough in the game, you don't have anything to tell the jury when it gets down to final two. All you'll be able to say is, well, I didn't hurt anyone's feelings, and that's not enough to win $500,000.
Right. Yeah, it's such a weird balance, but I think that Sam has at least a little bit of each of those categories. So
she seems like the type of person who could like send someone home and you won't be mad at her for sending you home just because she's just a likable person. She seems sweet.
Yeah, I could maybe see that. Yeah, she is. Yeah, so for those reasons, she is my number 2 pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I'm jealous that you got her.
Well, I'm really happy that I got Steve and Sam because they are kind of.
Those were 2 of my like people that I really wanted.
Yeah, those are kind of in my opinion, some of the powerhouse picks for this season.
Now I'm panicking, and I feel like I need to like go rogue and not follow my list because you're getting all the good people.
Well, the rest of this, I'm not really going to have much content for or anything to say.
Yeah.
There
are some people that I'm going to have like nothing to say for, but these 3 so far are people that I'm really, really interested in.
I definitely have some people that I like don't like.
Yeah. It was really, I like started from the bottom of my list. I was like, I hate you, you, and you. I'll put you at the bottom.
That's funny that it's like, I hate you, but really we're trying to pick who's going to win.
Yeah.
So are we saying like, oh, you're on the bottom of my list because you're annoying? Or is it you're on the bottom of my list because I don't think you could win?
I know.
That could go hand in hand, though, because being likable is really powerful in this game.
Yeah. Especially, like, the first week. Usually, the first person to go is the person that just, like, annoys everyone.
Yeah.
Because the game has just started. You don't have anything else to base it off of.
That friend in the group that doesn't really fit in or kind of annoys everyone.
Mm-hmm.
In the 12, 16 people group.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to go number 2.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm just gonna follow my list.
Do you want to look at this?
No.
Okay.
I'm panicking.
It's okay. Just follow your heart and pick. You picked your first pick was good. Rachel was somebody that I really wanted on my list.
I'm happy I got Rachel.
Yes, it's okay. You're doing great.
Okay, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Okay, I'm gonna go with my number 2 that I have on my list.
Okay.
Casey.
Casey. Which one is Casey? Oh, Casey. Okay. Damn, I actually wanted Casey.
Well, good.
So great job taking one of my top picks.
I really like Casey. Again, she seems like someone who's just here to play the game, like not someone that's gonna bullshit around all summer.
Yeah.
And she is very like physically strong, but I think that she also like her personality will make her not intimidating.
Yeah.
So it's funny that you were saying Sam reminded you of Christmas, because Casey really reminded me of like a better version of Christmas. Because I thought that Christmas had a terrible personality.
Yeah.
And this girl seems like she has an awesome personality.
Uh-huh.
And also, I don't think that she'll be getting into a showmance, just for the sole reason that she's a lesbian and she's the only lesbian in there.
Uh-huh.
So, honestly, we need more diversity in Big Brother casting, but it's probably a good thing for her because showmances usually sink ships.
Yeah. I have one worry for her.
What's that?
It's that because she's a lesbian, if there are people in this house that are like not into that, then she could be an outcast very easily.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but
that would be really silly.
It happens. I mean, I guess the gay person
There's
in the
always
cast.
LGBTQ plus representation in the Big Brother house. That would be really, really silly to take someone out because of that.
Well, it does. I just don't think that it's that clear and cut. It's not like I'm targeting you because you're a lesbian. It's more like she doesn't fit in with any of them. Like, I don't know, maybe she will fit in with them, but I'm saying hypothetically, if she doesn't fit in with them, then that is going to be really bad. Because
I smell what you're stepping in, but I think that she has like a really good personality. And again, in her interviews, oh, bless you, our dog sneezed.
Did you hear the sneeze? It wasn't me.
That was our Pomeranian sneezing.
Sneezing.
Where was I? Oh, just in her interviews, again, she seemed like someone who's really chill, really laid back, not going to piss anyone off. She said that she's pretty even-keeled. It's hard to piss her off. So
yeah,
I don't want to say that we won't be seeing her blow up in the Big Brother house, because obviously tensions, run high.
Yeah.
But, it might be less likely for her to lash out emotionally if she's put in a tough spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I think that she has the physicality to be good at the game, but also the smarts and the social ability to kind of counterbalance that and not put people off or scare people.
Yeah. I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted Casey.
Okay, cool. Well, I definitely liked Casey, and I definitely wanted to pick her. So, damn. When we were watching some of the interviews, we didn't watch all of them together, but when we were watching them and hers came up, like during it or toward the end of it, I said, winner pick. Like, I thought she was going to definitely take the whole thing home.
I could totally see her winning.
I am not saying, that I still believe that or that I wasn't half joking, but I did get a little bit of a feeling from her that maybe she had all the ingredients to make it to the end. Not too much, not too little,
I definitely see her going deep into the game. I don't think that she'll be cut pre-jury.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling.
Yeah, I think she'll go far as well. All right, well, that's a wrap. We'll talk about this another time. I am kind of down to the wire here.
There's really only a few more good ones, so I'm about to get pretty on edge here.
Yeah,
pick someone that I want.
Really hard to kind of decide who I might want to choose next. There's a couple of people for a couple different reasons.
Want me to choose again?
Damn. No, it's okay. I'm just looking at my next ones in line and seeing which one I think is the best choice.
So you're thinking about deviating from your list?
No. I'm going to follow the list, but my list is not just a list. I've got some
Oh,
that
you
are like...
separated it, guys and girls?
I separated it guys and girls, and then I also put them into like category or like groupings.
Okay.
So it's not like...
Yeah, I just ranked 1 to 16.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to take whatever's available next in my
I did
ranking.
not do that. I'm going to go out on a limb and choose...
Oh my god. I'm so nervous.
I don't know why you're nervous.
Because I think you're going to pick my number 3.
Is your next person like someone you really want?
Yes.
Okay.
Up until like halfway through my list are the people I want.
I don't think that you are
and
going...
you took 2 of mine already.
I don't think you're going for this person, but I'm going to pick Brett.
Oh, yeah, he's way down on my list.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, you know who I should have chose? Okay.
Don't say it. He was my number 12 out of 16.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about Brett, but I remember reading that he's kind of going for like the angle of like a programmer. Like he's
that's why I don't like him.
Like he's
but
like
continue.
He's like fit, but also I think he's in software.
Yeah, I think he said that he's in software, something like that.
Some sort of
computer
technology
job.
Related. Yeah. And I think that that's actually a pretty good fit for the game. I always trend towards wanting really like physically fit people to win, and it never works out.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if there's a person to win this game that would be like the exact person who wins, I always kind of imagined them being sort of like a programmer, where like they're pretty like knowledgeable, they're not an idiot, but also at the same time they're like pretty physically fit and able to win the competitions. If you are able to win competitions in Big Brother and you are able to handle the social aspect of Big Brother, then that's it. You win the game. Mm-hmm. You just need to do those 2 things. So someone who fits that stereotype, and I know I was saying I hate stereotypes earlier, but someone who fits that, which he's kind of saying that he does. I don't know if he exactly does. I didn't watch any interviews, so I don't really know what his personality is like, or if he's going to fit in with people,
right.
or if he comes off as like, too much. But just based on like that idea, I chose him. I don't really have anything else to say about him, though. I don't really read anything else.
Yeah, it's funny. Pretty much everything that you like about him is what put me off about him.
Okay.
I think he seems like, the bro kind of alpha type.
Yeah.
Obviously very physically fit, and those guys just don't end up making it to the end because people target them because they're afraid of them.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems like a charming enough fella. I think that,
okay.
I could see him having like a great social game that carries him through to the end, and obviously being able to win competitions with his body type, but I don't know, he just rubbed me the wrong way, and he's not like you don't typically see that kind of guy in the end.
Yeah, so not winner material.
I don't see him as a winner.
I'll
eat my words if you're right at the end of the season.
Well, I did feel like I was going a little bit off script by choosing him, but I kind of wanted him, and I didn't know if you were trying to go for him, so
wanted to scoop him up.
He's kind of like, he's kind of like a secret
pick. Like a dark horse.
Yeah, a dark horse, exactly. I don't really expect him to win, but I will be rooting for him as long as he's not an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate him.
Yeah.
I think.
Have you been writing down the...
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Okay, cool. So this is the person that I thought you were going to take, and I kind of panicked. Okay. I am going to take Winston.
Okay.
So...
Winston is actually the person that
You almost picked? Or?
I didn't almost pick him, but after I picked Brett and I looked at the board, I was like, oh, I should have picked Winston.
Winston, I feel like, is kind of similar to Brett, but better for my purposes.
A better version of Brett. Okay.
Right. I don't know how old he is, but I think he's like older than Brett. He seems like more mature.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly... forget what I heard about him or heard in his interviews.
I love that smile.
Yeah, he seems very charming.
Yeah.
But what I did see, I remember just really liking him. and pegging him as, someone who could do really well.
Yeah.
So I think that he's smart. I think that he's physically capable. And I think that he is definitely charming and will be able to get along with everyone.
Do you see him running into issues for being too physically fit?
I don't. I mean, and that's just like a feeling that I'm getting, obviously, because he is fit. It could definitely happen, but I don't know. I mean, I got a vibe from him that, like, I wouldn't be threatened by him.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm just going to project that onto the house guests and think, I don't think they'll be threatened by him.
Yeah.
So I just liked him. I liked his personality, and I liked everything that I heard in his bio and interviews.
Okay.
So I'm glad that I got to scoop him up.
Cool. That's a good pick, I think.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll go next.
Okay.
I need to grab my next person, and I'm having a little trouble here. I think that I should choose... One second. I am getting some people confused. Some of these people are very similar, and some of them have similar names too.
I know there's a lot of people with A's in the middle of their names. We've got a Haley, a Bailey, and I think there's another one.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to choose Scotty as my next pick.
Oh, damn, he was going to be my next one.
So
I love him.
Hopefully it makes you mad when I say I don't know anything about Scotty.
No,
I chose.
You don't deserve that pick.
I chose him because of his picture, and he's got the glasses.
Yeah, he reminds me so much of Andy from BB-15. Just
oh, really?
Yeah, just the way he looks.
Yeah.
So.
I
don't know if he'll play like Andy, but just seeing him.
Yeah, who knows? Just looking at that face, I feel like he's gonna go far for his face. Literally, that's it. That's all I have to say.
I loved his interview with Ika. He knew who Ika Wong was, which means he's seen Big Brother Canada.
Okay.
Even we don't watch Big Brother Canada, so you have to be a huge super fan to watch BB Can.
Sure.
Again, I just think that he seems like really likable and unthreatening. And smart.
Yeah.
So I'm super mad that you got him.
Cool. Well, I'm pretty happy that I got him. Seems like you're pretty salty that I got him.
I am pretty salty. Do you have anything else to say about Scotty?
No, I just like his glasses.
I hate you right now. Okay.
I really think those glasses are just going to take him to the end.
Okay, so you're ready to move on?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about him.
Oh my god, I'm so mad right now.
I just wanted to clarify, I don't have anything else, because I don't know anything else.
Fine. So now we're starting to get into the territory of people that, like, I don't love.
Yeah.
Which I think makes sense, because we're about halfway through. We each have 4, so we're exactly halfway through.
Yeah.
So from here on out... These are people that are, like, secondary favorites.
Yeah.
Or not favorites at all.
Okay.
And my next pick is Tyler.
Oh, no.
So I really wanted Tyler because I think that he's so funny. He has your name.
You think he could go far in this game?
I actually do. I didn't think so when I read his bio and when I saw him. And even when I first heard him talk, I was like, oh, this is like a surfer dude, like not very smart. But he is super funny. He had like Ross and Ika like cracking up.
Yeah.
I think that he'll put people at ease. I do worry that he could kind of annoy some people.
Yeah.
I think that's a risk, and that's why he was, more in the middle of my list. But I am glad that I got him because I think that he seems super likable. And I think that he's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I think that he will be able to win competitions. And I think that he's smarter than he's going to let on. He also said that people think that he's lying when he's telling the truth. And they think he's telling the truth when he's lying. So that could work for or against him. But
he is me.
Yeah. And he loves Dan. Which anyone who loves Dan is a plus for me.
Yeah. I love Dan. Am I a plus for you?
He really is you. He has your name. He's a liar.
Yep.
Good yawn.
Good job, buddy.
And he loves Dan.
Okay.
Dan Giesling. So I'm really glad that I got him just because I like him a lot. I don't know.
Is Dan Giesling a choice on here? Can I choose him next?
I mean, you never know. Also, if they do bring back veterans, we decided that we're going to draft them separately after that is revealed.
Yep.
So that's that.
I wonder if we'll flip a coin for that. And I wonder what kind of coin it'll be.
Definitely a quarter next time.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
Sorry, I'm poor. I don't have any quarters.
I don't know if I can see him winning the game, but also part of me can see it. I don't know. I think that he has a chance, and it depends on how he works with all these other personalities.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he was the first boot, but I also have a really good feeling about him that he's going to go far.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay. Cool. I'm lost. I don't know any of the people that remain, and I either don't know them or I don't like them.
Well, you already got a few good picks, so.
So yeah, I'm wondering if I should just go with people that I think you would pick, or
No! Oh my god.
or if I should pick the people that I really think might make it through. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna pick Faisal.
Vessel.
Vessel.
I think he said he goes by Fessy, but it's pronounced Fessel.
Fessy.
Mm-hmm.
The Loch Fess monster. Well, the reason that I chose Fessel is because I like his picture.
He's a handsome man.
I thought he was
handsome Middle Eastern man.
Yes, I thought he was a handsome man. I thought that he was, Middle Eastern, or I thought that he looked different than the boring white people.
So many white people.
Yes, and so I just thought it would be fun to pick him because he looks handsome and strong.
Yeah, he was the first bio that I read, the first article the day the cast was released that I read. He was the first one listed, and I really liked his bio. And then I watched his interviews, and I really started not liking him.
Really?
He was very quiet. He couldn't really make conversation.
Oh.
He's a big guy. He has a gym
He's-
app business. So
He's gonna win.
I don't
Calling
know.
it. He's the winner.
I got very turned off by his interviews, so that dropped him way down on my list. But
Secret weapon. He's the secret weapon.
Yeah, I mean, he could be. He was my number 10, so he's kind of in the middle of my list. I mean, I can definitely see an upside for him, but I was very put off by his interviews, and I don't know how well he's going to be able to make connections and bonds with these strangers.
Fessel is going to make connections because Winston and Brett are both going to be going to the gym and working out, and Fessel will be
I
too.
think there's going to be a bro alliance.
There's going to be a bro alliance with Winston, Brett, and Fessel, and Fessel is not going to be the leader of the alliance.
Yeah.
So he won't get
seems
taken out first.
A smart guy, he's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He runs an app. It's actually a really cool app idea. I don't want to get too into it, but he talked about it
Okay.
in his interview with Ica, and it connects with your gym, so then you can make workout buddies. You can see the traffic in your gym, and I was like, that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how that translates in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wonder how much of that is him being a businessman and him being, just an entrepreneur versus him being a person who put down the groundwork and actually built the app.
Yeah.
And I wonder which one of those is more helpful in the Big Brother house. Probably being a businessman, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Being able to sell an idea.
I mean, Brett's already our tech guy, so we need
They'll have
some
to.
entrepreneurial skills on your team.
They're gonna have to make an app together. Winston, Brett, and Fessel.
And technology is the theme of the season. Not that the
really?
themes ever. Oh, you didn't hear that?
No, I did hear that, but you just made my brain turn. Is that why they chose these people?
I don't know. I mean, they don't all have tech backgrounds.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry.
But not the themes usually have a ton of weight in how the game plays out, but
Yeah.
It's worth knowing.
Yeah, Tech.
Hell yeah, Tech.
BB Tech 20.
Oh, funny. This is a big year too, BB 20.
It's
This is
the
our
20th
20th
season.
anniversary cast.
You'd think they'd be doing something more crazy for the 20th.
I know this. I think a lot of people were let down by this cast, but we won't know until they start playing. I'm not going to say I'm let down yet.
This season's going to go down in history as one of the best seasons ever.
It could. I'm just hoping that they don't bring back any previous players. I think that will ruin everything.
It will. It will ruin everything.
I will be so salty if that happens.
Maybe it would be good if they brought back a bad player. Bringing back a good player is really bad for the game. But maybe
it's just so unfair, you know?
Yeah, maybe bringing back a bad player would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's why like second chances could be interesting, especially since they didn't really get to do much.
I want an all-star season so bad. Like I want to see a whole cast of returners. I don't want to see like 2 to 4 returners and then a bunch of newbies. It's just it completely throws off the game and ruins it.
Yeah. Who just went? Me?
You did. Yeah, you just picked Fessel.
Fessel. He's the winner.
He could be. So I'm next, and my next pick is Haley.
Haley, finally you picked one of the people that I don't know the difference between, so I can pick one of the other ones.
Yeah, we're starting to get to the point where I don't have a ton to say, and I'm not super down with these people, but I did like her interviews. Again, she seemed very likable and personable. She knows the game. And I think that she really wants the money. Like something about her, she just seemed like she wants to win.
Okay.
I don't remember who said that they would rather lose and be loved, like the famous question that they ask before going in.
Oh, what's your answer to that question?
Obviously, you would rather win and be hated.
Would you rather, your actual answer though, would you rather win Big Brother and be hated by America?
Yes.
Or lose and be loved? You wouldn't want to be loved by America? You wouldn't want to be famous?
I would be there for the money. I would be there for the glory. I don't want to lose.
That could be worth more down the line, though. If people really like you, you could get more deals on more shows.
I mean, that's not why I would be there. I think that's why some people go there.
Yeah.
So that they can advertise, like, hair vitamins on Instagram, but...
Yeah. Are you hinting at something? Is that this season?
What?
Is somebody advertising hair vitamins?
Like, a lot of people do, but, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I wanted to know your answer if you would win or lose.
Would you rather win and be hated or lose and be loved?
Win. I actually want to be hated and win. I want both of those things really bad.
I always say you should apply for Big Brother. I really think that you could get cast.
Maybe. I don't think that I would go very far.
How about if I win this draft, you have to make a tape.
Okay.
At the end of the season for next year.
Okay. Are you going to make a tape if I win?
No, I would never get cast on Big Brother. I'm so boring. You are a character.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Why? What do you want if you win?
What do I want if I win?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably something food related. We should go to...
We'll go to Subway if you win.
I was thinking Subway.
Okay. I'm writing that down. You get Subway, and if I win, you make a tape.
All right, cool. It doesn't... I'm going to win because Fessel is going to be the winner this season. Fessy.
Okay, so now we've got, like, stakes on the line.
I'm more invested right now than I was before we started recording.
I'm having fun.
I really want to see how these people play out, and if it's anything like what we're saying.
It's not going to be anything like what we're saying. Like the last person picked is going to be the winner and America's favorite and the best player of all time. So Haley, I don't have much more to say about her. I think of all the pretty girls, she was my favorite. She seemed like the most interesting and the most there to win.
Does she remind you of someone? Doesn't she look like a famous person?
She actually reminded me of Erin from BB15, and then I heard someone else say that, so I thought you were going to say that too, and then I was going to be like, it's a conspiracy.
I thought she reminded me of someone who is like a famous actress, but I don't know who.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's very beautiful, but
not as beautiful as me.
Not even close. So yeah, that's all I have to say about you, Haley. Good luck.
Good luck, Haley Broucher. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick someone that I know you don't want to pick, or I think you don't want to pick.
Okay.
But I want them because I think that they're gonna win in in a similar fashion to some of my other picks. This is another
dark horse.
Another dark horse pick. My pick is Angela.
Oh yeah, I hate her. Good pick.
Angela, I think, is going to be a little slutty.
Yeah.
And a little willing to do what it takes to get the gold.
Blowjob.
I don't think... See, ultimately, I'm not here for a player that's there to create a real relationship. But I am here for the sluts because they are going to...
No slut shaming.
They are not here for, and I'm projecting a little bit. I don't know anything about her, but
It's all in good fun.
But I think that she might be a person who's able to do the whole relationship thing in the game and not catch feelings, and that is powerful in this game.
So she's kind of like a Black Widow.
Yes, Black Widow, baby. So yeah, that's like kind of my angle with her, and that's why I'm picking her.
Yeah, I don't like Angela. She was my second to last person on my list.
Okay.
She's like the typical pretty girl that I hate. She was like, "Oh, I don't get along with girls. I get along with guys."
Yeah.
And then on her bio, it was like, "What are you gonna like miss most going into the Big Brother house?" And it was like, "I'm gonna have to release my roster of boy toys in LA." And I was just like, "I fucking hate you." So maybe it's just like a personal thing.
Maybe she's playing a character.
Probably.
Because that's such a funny thing to say.
I know, it's bizarre. But that just rubbed me the wrong way, and I don't like her. But I would love to change my mind once I see her play.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great if all the people that we're saying we hate right now, they end up being like really cool people?
When we say hate, we're joking, obviously.
I mean,
we don't know these people at all.
How can you hate someone if you like don't know
Based
anything
on a
about
2-minute
them?
interview and a 5-sentence bio.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's beautiful. I think that she can definitely manipulate guys with her looks and with her charm.
Yeah.
And that could play to her benefit.
It could. Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to be part of the Bro Alliance. It's going to be Winston, Brett, Fessel, and Angela.
Yeah, because she gets along with guys better.
Okay. If I had picked Winston, you probably wouldn't have picked Brett or Fessel. I probably could have gotten all of them for this one.
No, I was like specifically avoiding Fessel and Brett. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They're pretty good picks.
But I was really trying to pick up Scotty, and you screwed me with that.
Fessel and Brett are pretty good options to avoid, I think, like from the theory of Big Brother.
Yeah.
They're kind of dumb options for me to pick, but I want to pick them for some reason. I like them.
Yeah, this is totally just personal
for fun.
Intuition,
It's for funsies.
It is. All right, are we ready to move on?
Yeah, I think it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go with JC.
Okay. No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about JC. I think that he seems likable enough.
Uh-huh.
And that's all I have to say, really.
Cool.
We're down to the last few people. So he was my number 9.
Uh-huh.
So he's not like at the tail end of my list.
Okay.
I think that he has
Did you watch stuff with him?
I watched only one interview with him.
Okay.
Why? What did you get from him?
Well, I haven't seen anything with him, but I do follow the Big Brother subreddit, and I've seen some things that imply to me that he's like a giant personality and that he's like a weirdo.
I thought he seemed really nice in the interview, but
Really?
Yeah, but
Okay. I remember seeing a couple things on the subreddit that were making me feel like this guy's going to be like more than Tyler.
Like first boot annoyance kind of thing.
Like so annoying that people are just like, I do not like you.
I could definitely see that happening, or I could see people like loving him. You know, and him being like...
Because he's the token funny...
Yeah, like a James, What
about Tyler, though? Is it going to be Tyler or JC? Who's going to be the token funny guy?
Well, I think that Tyler's funnier based on what I've seen.
Yeah.
But I think that JC could be kind of like a dark horse. Like, I won't be surprised if he goes first, but I thought that he had more of an upside than, like, the rest of the people on my list.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I was able to grab him.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that he will win, but what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? All right, let's steamroll through these. These are actually getting harder, so they might take more time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who to pick. Did you write that one down?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to talk through the list out loud to say who's been picked and who hasn't. So Steve and Sam and Haley and Casey and Tyler have been picked. Bailey has not.
Do you want to read off, like, what we each have on our team so far?
Yes.
Okay, so you have Steve, Sam, Brett, Scotty, Fessel, and Angela. I have Rachel, Casey, Winston, Tyler, Haley, and JC.
Okay, that didn't help me.
I'm so mad that you got Steve, Sam, and Scotty, the 3 S's that I was after.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
We got S-A, S-B, and S-S. Okay, so Chris Swaggy C. Williams hasn't been chosen. Angie, Caitlin, and Bailey. Are we down to 4?
Yeah, and there's only one more that I really want, so this is getting pretty intense.
Chris, Caitlin, Angie, and Bailey. I choose
Don't do it.
Chris.
Oh, okay.
I want you to have whatever you want. I choose Chris because
No, play to win.
yeah, I would
Nerve.
Okay. No, I am choosing Chris because he's a better choice than your options. Whichever one of these 3 you want, you're wrong because they all suck. But Chris, I think, has the potential to be kind of similar to Fessel, or kind of similar to my, what I'm predicting could happen with Fessel, is that Chris could be
Another dark horse.
toward
Okay.
the bottom or middle of like a power alliance.
Yeah.
So that he would not
He could
be.
throw it up for sure.
Yeah, so he might not be in charge, and he might kind of, strategically float around a little bit, and accidentally make it to the end.
Yeah.
And hey, if you're at the end by accident, and the person next to you is, not as good of a winner, if the person next to you, people don't want to vote for them, then you won.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's not a bad choice. Chris Swaggy C. Williams. I've also chosen him because his name is Swaggy C.
Great choice.
I think that'll really get him far.
I think the only reason for him being lower on my list is because I really haven't seen much of him.
Okay.
So that's mostly on me. But also I'm just getting like a vibe from him.
Oh, his shirt says Swaggy C on it.
See, that's a game changer.
Yeah. That's actually probably...
I feel like I have, again, this is totally just coming from like his picture and his bio, so
yeah.
This could be totally like just off of the tone of the house, but I feel like he's like total first boot potential. I think he could annoy. I think that he could be overbearing. I don't think that he knows the game.
Okay.
And that just put me off of him.
Fessel is going to win this season. Can we do winners
is he, like,
at the end?
The first Middle Eastern guy that we've had since Kaser?
Well, I was going to say that his name reminded me of Kaser's name, but I have no idea if they're,
I don't think they're from the same country or anything. But
yeah, I feel like it's been a while.
We haven't seen a Middle Eastern guy in a while.
Yeah, where have they been?
Yeah.
Not in the Big Brother house.
For Big Brother, this is a reasonably diverse cast.
Yeah, sure.
We usually never get a lesbian, so that was pretty cool that they put a gay man and a gay woman in the house.
Oh, who's gay? Scotty?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else about Chris Swaggy C?
No, nothing else about Chris Swaggy C. Williams.
Okay, so this is the last person that I kind of wanted, and it's Bailey.
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 Okay. I totally don't want her.
I think that she has an upside. She was like a pageant girl, so I think that she kind of like knows how to say things.
Okay.
So I can see her just kind of getting along with everyone.
Yeah.
She said that while she doesn't want to get her hair wet, she's not afraid to.
Okay.
So she's not afraid to get down.
Cool, yeah.
I don't know. I don't love her, but I think that she's a way better choice than the other remaining people.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that her charm and everything, that's going to be a huge plus for her. She seemed very sweet and personable.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to say about Bailey?
I have nothing to say about her.
Well, then we're down to the final two.
The final two. These are going to be the final two at the end of the game.
One of these will be our winner. It's so funny. These are the final two on my personal list.
Oh, yeah?
No, not the final two.
You didn't find these two to be
They're
good
at the
winners?
bottom,
Well, since they're the last two, I feel like I can talk about them both.
Yeah.
Let's look at the picture. I feel like there's a...
So we have Caitlin and Angie Rockstar.
Yes.
Left.
Caitlin Herman and Angie Rockstar Lantry.
They both love crystals.
Yes, they both do.
And that is why they are going to be the last two chosen.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't want to say too much and reveal which one I prefer.
Yeah, no, you don't have to discuss because I'm choosing.
Yeah, why don't you pick and then we'll talk.
But I choose Caitlin.
My team sucks.
Your team doesn't... No, you have Rachel. I'm pretty jealous that you have her.
Well,
And you have,
I'm counting on her.
And you have Casey.
I can't believe I have Rockstar on my team. She's the last person on my list.
Rockstar.
I don't want her. Ugh.
I feel like, honestly, in a weird way, that Caitlin has potential to go far in the game.
Yeah, I think that she's like the better version of Angie because at least she's not like so overbearing, like to the point of annoyance.
Why didn't they just cast?
It's like they found Caitlin
people.
and they were like, okay, we have this archetype, this is like a new thing, like the crystal aura reader.
The crystal girl.
Great. And then like they found Angie and they were like, shit, this bitch just upped the ante. I hate her glasses.
Don't you think that maybe, just maybe...
I mean, of course there's a chance, but...
Do you think there's a chance that the glasses are so extreme that they're a put on?
Oh my god, it was so funny. When the LFC on Rob Has a Podcast were talking about the women, they were like, what if she gets in the house and like takes off, like her hair is a wig and takes off the glasses and she's like, finally I can relax, take off this costume. I was dying. Like she just did all that to get cast.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious. That is like honestly the only hope that I'm holding out for her.
But hey, there is a chance that like all of that is just, to get on the show. Hey, buddy. And that, there is a good player hidden in there. For Caitlin, though, I really feel like she has potential to lay low, not offend anyone.
Yeah,
she seems like she's got a very calming demeanor.
Yeah.
And
she likes the show too, because when she
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's a fan of the show. When she talked to Ross in her interview, she mentioned that she ran into Marissa and Zeph from Celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah.
Like she didn't even say Marissa and her son. She said Marissa and Zeph. Like she knows Big Brother at least. Angie Rockstar, I don't think knows Big Brother. Mm. She said that her parents watch. Okay, our dog is like so over sitting on my lap. Bud. Do you want to go down? Okay, we're almost done.
All right, my final pick
He's mad that I got stuck with Angie Rockstar.
My final pick is Figgy. He is my Big Brother winner. He's the dark horse.
He's our perfect dog.
He's the perfect dark horse.
Oh my god, I've never said the term dark horse more in my life. Like every person is a dark horse. That's not how it's supposed to be.
We are renaming the podcast the Dark Horse Podcast.
Yeah, I think that Caitlin has way more of a shot than Angie because she does seem likable and sweet. She wants to win. She did say that she would rather lose than be loved, which is disappointing.
Yeah.
But
Rockstar said she would rather lose than, or
no,
Caitlyn?
Caitlyn said. I don't remember what Angie said. I don't even think I watched her interview with Ross, to be honest. But I did watch her interview with Ika, and I mean, she is able to talk to people at least. Angie,
Yeah.
She got along with Ika really well. She's outgoing.
Could play to her benefit.
I mean, it's all about the other personalities at play here.
Yep.
Like, I would live with her and I would hate her.
Mm-hmm.
These people could find her totally endearing. So we won't know.
Yeah.
It's not over until it's over.
That's true. Okay, well, I think my
I
list...
should have picked Tails.
I think my list is better. If you picked Tails, this would have turned out totally differently.
Yeah, I am really glad that I got Rachel, Casey, and Winston.
That's the fun of this, though. If one thing is different, this show is going to play out completely differently.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
This
Don't
was
worry about
really
it.
fun, though. Like, I'm mad, but I'm, like, not mad.
Yeah.
But I'm really mad.
I thought we were going to be doing this for a while.
Yeah, what's our time at?
Let's make sure we're still recording.
Oh my god.
We did this for an hour.
Oh my god. I said that we could probably do like a half hour. We doubled it.
Yeah, and I was like, no, we're not going to hit a half hour.
It's funny.
Okay.
We really didn't have anything to say about these people, and we still managed to talk
No.
for an hour.
No.
So let's recap our final teams.
Okay.
So on Team Tyler, we have Steve, Sam, Brett, Scotty, Fessel, Angela, Chris Swaggy C, and Caitlin.
Yes.
And then on Team Meg...
You should have named Fessel first, because he's going to win.
Do you want me to put a star next to him for you?
Yeah, Fessel is my star.
That's your winner pick. And then on Team Meg, we have Rachel, Casey, Winston, Tyler, Haley, JC, and Angie Rockstar. Fucking kill myself.
Maybe we can do like a thing where it like has each of our teams and you see all the people.
I'm embarrassed of my team. I don't want to advertise it anywhere.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Maybe I'll just like circle them or something.
Watch like all of your people get eliminated first, and
Oh
I am
my
just
God.
the draft queen.
Oh no.
Biggie, calm down.
All right. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, and I'm going to take the dog outside.
So we hope to talk to more Big Brother later this summer.
Yeah.
If it's a good season.
BB20.
BB20.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.